Japan's reopening having only a muted impact on the South Korean economy. The World Health Organization has classified the aspartame as a possible cause of cancer. Two HWO agencies on Friday categorized aspartame as possibly carcinogenic to humans, but based on limited evidence available. However, they decided to maintain the acceptable daily intake level at 0 to 40 milligrams per kilogram of a person's body weight. Following this announcement, South Korea's Ministry of Food and Drug Safety said it will also continue to keep its acceptable daily intake at the current level, but could be re-evaluated. Moving to the weather forecast, heavy monsoon rain has been pounding large parts of South Korea. A substantial amount of rainfall will continue to lash inland regions. Until early next week, monsoonal showers will continue. The current temperatures are 25 degrees in Seoul, also 25 degrees in Busan, and 26 degrees on Jeju-do Island. Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 8 p.m.
Radion'us. There are many beautiful words in the Korean language. Among them, there's this word called to pa ki. The meaning of this word is said to be always the same and unchanging. Since every situation always changes, it's difficult to live without an unchanging heart. However, we make efforts to live in the same manner. Therefore, the word to pa ki is sometimes used as a term of endearment between lovers. Every night, I'll always be with you with an unchanging heart. Because it is the time for us, we'll begin Radion'us. Welcome! Welcome to the show, guys. You guys are listening to Radion'us, and this is your DJ Samuel Seo of Radion'us once again. And today is July 14th, Friday, and the first song we played for you was Perfume Ja Funk remixed by NCT Do Chae-jung. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as usual, we are joined by a lot of friends. I prefer to call you guys. Benny says, hello and happy Friday. Sam D and everyone. Paying 866 goes, hi Samuel Seo and everyone. Alexander Lucina says, happy rainy Friday, everyone. It's also pouring in the Philippines. Let's enjoy our chill time Friday. I really love the way you think this weather is beautiful, because me personally living in South Korea, so you know how I mentioned about, especially during the rainy days, the traffics tend to get a lot more crazier than usual. And today, same thing happened. I was stuck in traffic, didn't move an inch. It took more than 1 hour and a half to get to the studio today, so it was pretty disastrous. But with your message, I think you just lifted my mood up a little bit. So I guess on my way back home, I think I'm going to start thinking this weather to be a lot more beautiful than it is now. Next one from Stemony says, hi, Sam D. Hi, everyone. Have a great weekend. Remember to stay hydrated. Thank you so much. So, I thought I missed you. The thing about today is I brought a water bottle today. So, yesterday I brought in a soda, and it wasn't very pleasant to eat or drink during the show. So, instead of soda, I chose water today. Thank you. And Adrian and Clara Nagata says, hello, Samuel and everyone. Siska Adriana goes, happy Friday, Sam D and everyone. Let's party for Raul's birthday. So, today's Raul's birthday. Happy birthday, Raul. You know what? I think I'm going to sing you a happy birthday song for now. I mean, I'm not going to ask our engineer to come up with this special reverb kind of thing. So I'm just going to go dry like this way. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raul, who never tunes in on YouTube live chat. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much. If you're here, then please let us know, Raul. I really miss your presence. And Chell says, happy Friday, Matariki, Maori New Year. Sam D and everyone, have a lovely weekend. And a person who goes by the name of FanBunny31BAP, who recently decided to become our regular listener, thank you so much for tuning in. She or he said, hi, Sam. Well, welcome to the show. And speaking about New Year, you know how many days we got left in 2023? We only have 171 days left this year. So maybe it is our time for us to live a lot more diligently. So if you guys achieved your New Year's resolutions for 2023, then that's totally fine. You guys just stick to your original plan. But for those who did not achieve your resolutions yet, then please, it's our time to speed up a little bit to achieve whatever we wanted in 2023. Anyway, back to opening. Speaking a little bit about that new word we learned, which was to pa ki in Korean. Very simple to pronunciate, actually. T-T-H-O. It's almost like tho or tho and bak. Just like we pronounce the name of the great composer in history, and an E, alphabet E. So combined all those three words together, to bak E. That's how you pronunciate the word. And with that, since it means always the same and unchanging, I guess in a sense it could be used as a word to describe our beloved one. So with that, share us about your tobagi or your beloved ones. Could be your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, could be your beloved pet, etc. What are they up to now? What are they doing? Let us know during the song break. Anyway, before we move on to the song break, of course, since it's a Friday, we're going to have Playa Friday. And let us know how you guys been throughout the week. And if you guys have anything special to share with us, then please do not hesitate on sending those messages and song requests to our official website, www.arirang.com. Just click on our banner and you guys will see send message button there. And we also have our social media available, RNUs_Arirang Radio, Instagram, Twitter, both way fine. And we also have our email as well, radion'us@gmail.com. So that one's open as well. And for the first time listeners, once again, you guys are listening to Radion'us or Radion'us every day from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Korean Standard Time through Arirang Radio's YouTube channel. With that, we're gonna play these two songs right away and be back for more. This is Stranger by Chung E-chan and Pum by I.
내가 틀렸다고 해 내 맘은 내 맘인데 왜 다들 그래 나도 어려운 내 디자인 너가 봐도 눈이 부시게 아름다워 But I'm not 난 그러지 못해서 자꾸만 더 작아지게 돼 마음을 다 변명하게 돼 Like a fool to stay up 차라리 저 멀리 더 바라보기만 할걸 그치기 하든 여기 내 자리는 없어 I feel like a stranger 관심사라는 먹혀 그렇다고 그렇지는 않아 어떤 무엇도 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger I'm a stranger And a stranger Cause I'm a stranger 이해 못해 우리 서로를 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger 다시 오나 요즘 꽤나 바빠졌어 가끔 그 생각도 못하니까 말야 차라리 잘 됐다고 생각하면 좋을 텐데 마음처럼 쉽지 않아 난 굳이 있었어도 힘들어지면 내 주위를 맴돌고 맴돌겠지 이게 내 사랑이니까 No fucking will 차라리 저 멀리 더 바라보기만 할걸 그치기 하든 여기 내 자리는 없어 I feel like a stranger 관심사라는 먹혀 그렇다고 그렇지는 않아 어떤 무엇도 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger I'm a stranger And a stranger Cause I'm a stranger 이해 못해 우리 서로를 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger I'm a stranger And a stranger Cause I'm a stranger 이해 못해 우리 서로를 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger 이상해 나만 혼자 내 손에 그냥 뭔가 이상해 나만 혼자 다르네 I feel like a stranger 관심사라는 먹혀 그렇다고 바라지는 않아 어떤 무엇도 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger I'm a stranger And a stranger Cause I'm a stranger 이해 못해 우리 서로를 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger I'm a stranger And a stranger Cause I'm a stranger 이해 못해 우리 서로를 Cause I'm a stranger I'm a stranger 이상해 나만 혼자 내 손에 그냥 뭔가 이상해 나만 혼자 다르네
알 것 같다가 모르고 건넬수록 불안하고 말하지 않으면 몰라 말하지 않을 때가 더 많지만 You should know that I love you always 내가 표현을 잘 못해도 Will you still love me 하나둘같이 Wish you were always here with me baby 나의 삶 difficult like show you my heart 어려워 to let you know 사랑해 해줘야 널 내가 easy baby 가끔은 it makes me feel lonely 이 순간을 꼭 담아도 언제라도 사랑을 띄울 수 있게 So you should know that I love you always 내가 마음을 안 보여도
Hope you guys enjoyed those two previous songs we just played for you. And I got a little curious about this next artist who goes by the name of I because I thought I love the voice, and especially the way she harmonized on top of her main vocal. Really love the way she stacked all those chords. So I did a little research, but not a lot of info about this artist actually. But all I can find out was she has 7 songs out on the streaming platform that's available for us to listen to, and that she made her debut back in 2021, and she claims to be an R&B singer-songwriter. So that's all I can know for now. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to listen to the rest of the songs by her. We only have 7 on the streaming platform, so it shouldn't be that hard. Anyway, we are joined by Kim Min-gyu Nim says, my training for today is finally over. Guys, please, you know what? Show some love for this person, actually. But not only because he's one of the few Korean listeners in our shows, but also he's currently serving for the military right now. Thank you for your service, and thank you so much for tuning in, Min-gyun-nim. And, you know what? I think I'm going to go through some of the messages from you guys. And Stemini says, this week was pretty busy getting ready to exhibit my final project at my uni exhibition. Well, good for you, and glad to hear you're almost there. But the thing is, don't overwork yourself. You know the balance between work and life's always so important. If you feel tired, don't worry about taking a break from time to time, because being healthy is what keeps us going in our lives. So that's number 1. And Siska Andriani says, thank you for singing for Raul Sam. Haha, Gil FM will wake him up. Well, don't mention it. You guys are the reason why I get to sit in this beautiful studio with long history. I mean, on my way, I don't know why, but it felt kind of surreal because Arirang being in its 20th anniversary in 2023. So come to think about it, 20 years ago from today, I was still, how old was I? I was 12 then, and Arirang was established then. So I cannot believe I am still sitting in this chair of this studio with a long history. So all thanks to you guys, all thanks to our team, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of the shows. And we are tuned in by another regular listeners of our own. Sing Seika says, a busy week has come to an end. I will be off for 3 days starting tomorrow. Good to hear. Finally, you're taking a break from your hard work. Anyway, that's about it, and we're going to move on to Song of the Day right away. I can't wait to reveal today's song. It's because this song that I'm about to reveal is released just today. So this song is called I Want by IVE. Yes, as a leading K-pop show in Arirang Radio, we present you with the freshest songs available now, and already surpassed 4.4 million views right after its release on YouTube, obviously. And apparently, it's a collaboration with this soda brand that we all know of, and people seem to love it. And the thing is, I took a brief listen to the song before I got to the studio today, and yep, very simple retro synth pop. As soon as I heard the intro, I knew I was gonna like it. But since I actually have not much to talk about it since it's just released, I didn't do like a thorough research on it. I guess I am going to have to ask you guys about your opinions. So if you guys didn't listen to this song yet, perhaps it's a good time for you guys to get to know new song by IVE. Hope you guys enjoy, and please share us as many opinions as possible. This is IVE with I Want.
시끄럽게 쌓인 생각은 잡아 두근대는 리듬 take it like faster 가장 좋아하는 운동을 신고 숨차게 달려봐 대체 누가 뭐가 그리 답답한데 원래 내일 걱정 따윈 내일 모레 일어나지도 않은 일은 몰라도 돼 그게 더 뻔해 한껏 즐겨볼래 매일이 festa
okay to dream 전부 특별해져 you and me 어느새 It's okay to repeat It's okay to dream Oh 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 멈출 수 없는 이 시작을 즐겨 가장 좋아하는 색깔을 골라 감각들을 전부 깨워줄 순간 느껴봐 my fast time Oh 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 하고 싶은 건 다 해도 돼 더 실컷 소리쳐 펀펀하게 가장 좋아하는 표정을 짓고 신나게 웃어봐 Yeah 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 yeah
How did you guys like this song by IVE with I Want? I want to go through some of the reactions we received during the song break. And Wendy says, yeah, love it from the intro too already. Yep. Chris Rose says, oh, you know what, guys? I am going to toss this question to all of you guys. When it comes to soda, the P brand or the C brand, which one do you guys prefer? And Chris prefers the P brand, and he's a fan, much more of a fan on that brand. So what about you guys? Let us know. I'm more of a C side than P. And Flaviart says, oh no, not this song. LOL, I had this song stuck in my head for days before. I was finally free, LOL. Well, you got yourself being stuck inside that song again. And Fat Yellow goes, new song of IVE. And Siska Andriani says, ooh, I wish Peter's daughter is listening to this IVE song now. This morning, she was in school when Peter's show was being played. Nice song. Ellie must love it too. Yay! Hope she likes it. And Wendy says, oh, wait, it reminds me of Coldplay's Viva La Vida. Well, you know what? A lot of K-pop songs nowadays that are being released pretty much sound like this song or tracks from The Weeknd. I guess that specific genre is trending among this industry right now. That's why a lot of groups are seeking for that kind of song, I assume. And during the song break, we are joined by Monica. Long time no see. Hola, Korean. I'm back again after 1 week. Hey, Wendy, where's our friend Claire and so on? Welcome to the show. And, oh, another new one. Oh my God, Kenny says, C brand vanilla taste anyone? Never tried that. I don't think we have that in our country, but if I see one, I'll definitely go and try it. And Alexander Lucina says, I no longer drink soda. Sorry. I'm unable to answer your question, Sam. Maybe you're just taking care of your health, I assume. Anyway, it is time for us to go through some of the messages from our listeners, and I'm going to begin today's message with sent by Siska. Happy Friday, Sam D. Let's play Never Have I Ever today. Haha. Always the game, right? Anyway, if you guys want to participate, please participate while I go through each and every questions from Siska. Number 1, never have I ever fell from a tree. I'm going to answer it later. You guys have to answer it right now. Number 2, never have I ever accidentally or purposely had an expired food. Number 3, never have I ever cheated on the exam at school. Thank you, and have a fun evening, everyone. Well, to answer your questions, number 1, never have I ever fell from a tree. Of course, all the time. When I was in Canada, there was this huge maple tree right in front of where I used to live, and I used to climb that tree a lot and slept on top, not on top, but around at the middle part of that tree. And I really enjoyed it. Sometimes fell from it, but nothing really bad and major happened, so I was lucky, I guess. And number 2, never have I ever accidentally or purposely had an expired food. So, this one day, this actually happened pretty recent, about a couple months ago, 2 months to be precise. So, I had expired milk left at my home, but I was curious, well, if you leave milk like that, doesn't it usually turn into cheese? So maybe I think I want to give it a shot. So which is what I exactly did. And I regretted it instantly. So never try that. But if you guys have any similar experience, please share it with us. And number 3, never have I ever cheated on the exam at school. What are you talking about? All the time. Every time when I had to go on the exam at school, I always cheated. Especially when I was in high school, because I found it such a hassle to remember or memorize everything that's on the textbook for the test. So I made myself like a little cheat sheet that could be hidden within my palm, and I used it when I was taking the test. Anyway, answers from you guys. Wendy says, tree, no. I stayed in the tree like monkey. Expire food, yes. An exam, no. Anyway, thank you so much for answering, and we're gonna move on to this next one. But before we move on, Mingyu is leaving now because he has to return his cell phone to his boss, I assume. So goodbye, Mingyu, and I'm gonna be waiting for you to tune in tomorrow. And this next one is from 2MOUM. Says, hello Sam, what fruit does Sam like? I really like watermelon. A friend says something shocking. I don't like it because it tastes like cucumber. I love a watermelon so much that I can empty it. It was so fascinating. Sam, have you ever tasted cucumber from watermelon? Are you sure he had the right part of watermelon? Because the skin of watermelon does taste like a cucumber. I tried that once. But the thing about the inside part, no. I don't think it tastes like cucumber at all. And speaking of watermelon, you know what's a good way to eat watermelon is? Please try to add salt on top. When you're eating watermelon, you'll fall in love with it. It kind of increases the amount of sugary taste in it that it makes more sugar. It makes more sweet, actually. And taking some time to go back to the previous message about the game Siska proposed, Stemini says, I didn't cheat, but I do remember one time that my class cheated together. Whoa, how did that happen? Let us know about that experience. And Slavy Art said, I can't deny that I already cheated at the exam, but I wasn't alone. It was all the class, LMAO. Other classes gave us the subject in advance. Whoa, so seems like a lot of you guys know how to unite when it comes to, like, with the classmates. What's your tip on how to be so tight together? Anyway, one more message from Lulu VVD7 says, I am really good at reacting at work. I always treat people with a smile. Also, I respond well to people's stories. I think that's courtesy to social life. But there are people who misunderstand that. There are people who think I like them. There are also people who think I do it to seduce someone. I'm flustered. But I think it's right to treat people like this. Am I wrong? Yeah, you know what? I think you're doing a perfect job on treating other people. But yeah, if you're that kind of person, you will be misunderstood by a lot of people, obviously. Because I think the main reason why people misunderstand you when you behave that way is because they're just jealous. They know for a fact that they cannot become such a nice person like you are. So be a little more confident about yourself, Lulu, and just stick to whatever way you've been living your life, because you're doing a perfect job. What do you think about this person's story, guys? Let us know your opinions during the song break. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes. This is 친구 얘긴데, Story of My Friend, featuring Skinny Brown by Grizzly and Party O'Clock by N-Mix.
저기 말야, 나 말고 아는 친구 얘긴데 별 뜻은 아냐. 그저 네 생각이 좀 궁금해. 끊임없이 이어져가는 연락과 최신 영화 꼭 둘이서만 보나 봐. 야 있잖아, 걔네 지금 사랑일까 막 떨린다. 나 그 애를 볼 때마다 내 얘기 아니야. 웃지 좀 마. 그럼 설레잖아. 고백하라 말할까 아님 그냥 둘까. 넌 어떤 것 같아 말해봐. 아니 뭐 어때 친구 얘긴데. 솔직히
잘 알아서 탈해 너의 마음은 빙글뱅글 돌아가는 상황 merry-go-around 다가감이 멀어짐을 부러울까 난 두려운데 넌 아무 말 없이 영화의 매표를 보내올 내가 아플 때나 기쁠 때나 넌 내 옆에 있어 찐 친구라면 웃고 말았겠지 멀찍이서 보내는 시선 너와는 눈치가 너무 빨라 다 알고 있던 것 같아 우리 솔직해져 잠깐
있잖아 걔네 지금 사랑일까 막 떨린다 나 그 애를 볼 때마다 내 얘기 아니야 웃지 좀 마 그럼 설레잖아 고백하라 말할까 아니 그냥 둘까 넌 어떤 것 같아 말해봐 아니 뭐 어때 친구 얘긴데 친구로는 안 되나 봐 전부 계절 탓인가 내가 힘들 때 먼저 달려와 준 거 다 너잖아 모르는 척 내 맘 다 알잖아 이 얘기 속 바보 같은 게 나인 걸 알잖아 사랑일까 나 떨리나 봐 너를 볼 때마다 네 얘기가 맞아 웃지 좀 마 그럼 설레잖아 너랑 친구 아니고 연인은 어떨까 상상해 매일 밤 이런 날 너도 좋다고 말해줬으면 솔직히 얘기해줘 모른 척 대답해줘 너도 다 알잖아 yeah 사실 우리 얘긴데
It's party time 별이 깨어나는 까만 여름밤 It's party time 너의 잠을 훔쳐 떠나 we go far 한여름밤 속의 이야기를 만들어봐 Right here just you and I 터뜨려 fireworks 심해 하늘들이 일어날 거야 Hey buckle up get ready to dance 너를 맞춰 서다리부터 잠을 지금 이 순간 Hey buckle up get ready to dance 이 숲속을 너보다 hitchhiker 데려갈게 네가 원하는 location 여기 순간에 the world just stops spinning 끝이 없는 밤 mix it up go come on over right now come on over right now this party's not a party without you hurry up to the party waiting for you right now waiting for you right now 마법에 걸린 꿈을 꿔 우리 you know that beep jingling jingling keep mingling mingling you are my answer tonight don't stop beep jingling jingling keep mingling mingling I'll be your answer tonight don't stop 하나둘 모여들어 이건 party invitation 머리 위로 흩날리는 confetti get ready celebration 시작해 parade 우리의 어깨 잠들 avenue 그대와 너 소리에 feel so true 이 숲속에 저 별가루를 뿌려 더 가볼게 아직 못할 devastation show your face ID eye to eye with me it's a love baby swipe up let's go come on over right now come on over right now this party's
This is according to the Korea Forest Service. Due to continuous heavy rainfall, the ground is weakened and the risk of landslides is very high, so please take note of the following. During heavy rain, do not stay in houses near forests. Evacuate to a safe relative's house or community center away from the forest. In the event of an evacuation order, immediately evacuate to designated shelters such as community centers or schools. When evacuating, please accompany the elderly and children. If there is a concern of isolation or occurrence of casualties, please call 119 for rescue. Now we go back to our regular program. You're listening to Arirang Radio.
From the hottest K-pop acts to the latest Korean culture-related news, we've got you covered right here on Radion'us. Welcome back! Yay! Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that short song break. And obviously, you guys are so into this conversation about watermelon with salt on top. And Monica Jones says, hey, no watermelon with salt. Guys, imagine you're eating watermelon with oil. I mean, what's wrong with that, though? Like I mentioned, salt actually boosts the sugary taste in watermelon. And the oil part, they even have watermelon steak now. You cook watermelon using olive oil, and people seem to enjoy it. Just do a little research. I really want to try it out for myself. And Siska Andriani shared an interesting recipe using watermelon. Watermelon with salt is okay. I add salt and chili powder though. But I just prefer just eat my watermelon without adding anything. Okay. So what does it taste like if you add chili powder on top? I bet it tastes kind of like a salad or something. And Alexander Lucina, shared his opinion about this previous message sender's message, and he said, I think being nice is good, but it should be expressed depending on how close you are to that person. If you're besties with a person, by all means go for it, but if not, it should be limited. Yeah, I guess that's also true. And actually seeing you guys conversing about your experience in the past, you guys cheating inside the school, it's very nostalgic, actually. Flavie says, yeah, haha, in middle school, I had the same classmates for 4 years straight, and after that, the same for 3 years. Even at university, always the same for 3 years. Interesting. How did that happen? Because it's a very unique thing to happen, you know? And Adrian says, speaking of cheating, I remember an incident, and it was scary. A batchmate of mine leaked the answers in a major exam. The proctor discovered it after noticing all of that classmates got a score of 38. So, what did you guys, I mean, how did that turn out? What did happen after? I'm actually more curious about what happened after that incident. Anyway, while I wait for your answers, I'm going to go for this next message from C.H. Min. Says, my friend's dog gave birth to a baby. So all of a sudden, I have a dog too. The way the dog relies on me is also cute. When I go home, I'm really, really happy. I can't get out of the house, but I haven't named it yet. My dog has white and black fur. What should I name it? Well, you know what? I think I'm going to have to ask you guys for you guys' opinion about what to name this person's dog. Me, the first thing I can think of right now, since it has a combination of white and black fur, WB maybe? Short for Warren. No, I can't think of any proper name now. You know what? Guys, please help this person out by sharing some of the cute names for a dog. And this next one is from Santa Yoon. Says, Sam, I got an interview next week. It's been a long time since I've been looking for a job. I lost a lot of self-esteem. But I applied just in case. I can't believe they asked me to come for an interview. I think it's a good experience if it goes well or not. I'll be back with confidence. Sam, please cheer me up a lot. Well, go for it. I'm rooting for you, Santa. And you know, there are even people who doesn't even try things out in the first place. But at least you're giving something a go. So that's a good sign. Hope you get that job. And even though you don't get it, do not be disappointed because there are going to be a lot more opportunities lined up in the future ahead of you. All right, one more from YHAZN says, Sam, I have a dream about perfume. I'm not good at using perfume or wearing perfume. I want to be able to smell the cool forest from my body. But when you spray perfume, the scent that comes out of your body, it's so strong that I can't stand it. But anyway, I like to live by smelling perfume. I don't spray it often, but I like the cool and clean scent of the forest. What kind of scent does Sam like? Well, when it comes to smell, I really like wooden smells. I kind of hate all those sweet smells like flowery ones too. They even have this candy smelling kind of perfume nowadays, but not a fan of all those sweet smells. I am more of a calm smell type of person. What kind of smells you guys like? Let us know. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys come up with your opinions about these previous messages. While I wait for it, I'm going to play a couple songs and be back. This is Fallen Angel by Avo Kid and Seven featuring Lato by Jungkook.
끝에 닿기 전에 다 버릴 듯해 언제부턴가 Let me falling down 날카로운 말에 서로를 겨누고 Can I heal me, can I heal us now You know we're just going down a hell 가져가 놓고 더 빼앗으려 해 내 마지막 남은 숨결도 다 비틀어질 곳에 Why do you think I'm fine But you never let me go I said we should go to hell Feel like I'm in jail And we're together every day But look at I'm not doing well Cause you're everywhere You took my breath away I'm tired I cannot fly without you I'm such a funny 말에 난 다 믿어졌어 널 도체 끌려 끝없이 빠지고 있어 더 깊은 곳으로 더 낮은 곳으로 타락하던 내게 남은 날개를 찢어 까마득한 어둠 속에 눈을 감았어 더 짙은 곳으로 더 미친 것처럼 I'm just falling down 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 가져가 놓고 Why do you think I'm fine But you never let me go I said we should go to hell Feel like I'm in jail When we're together every time But look at I'm not doing well Cause you're everywhere You took my breath away I'm tired I cannot fly I said we should go to hell I said stay away from it now I said we should go to hell Oh, I'm shouting at your head I said we should go to hell Please just let me go alone Go to
Weight of the world on your shoulders. I guess you're wasting ease of mind. I must be favored to know, yeah. I take my hands and train tonight. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. You love when I jump right in. All of me, I'm a foreign. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. Wind it back, I'll take it slow. Leave you with that afterglow. Show you what devotion is. Deeper than the ocean is. It's the way that we could ride. It's the way that we could ride. Think I'm meant to win another life, so break me up another time. You wrap around me and you give me life, and that's why night after night I'll be loving you right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
Tight to take control, tight to take your soul. Take your phone and put it in the camera roll. Leave them clothes at the door. What you ain't for? Better come and hit your goal. He jumping in both feet. Going to the sun up, we ain't getting no sleep. 7 days a week, 7 different sheets, 7 different angles. I could be your fantasy. Open up, say ah. Come here, baby, let me swallow your pride. What you want, I can match your vibe. Hit me up and I'ma cha-cha slide. You make Mondays feel like weekends. I make him never think about cheating. Got you skipping work and meetings. Let's sleep in, yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 days a week. Every hour, every minute, every second. You know night after night I'll be loving you right 7 days a week.
All right, I'm back, and during the song break, we received numerous ideas on what this person should name his or her dog, and this one name caught my eyes. Stemony says, maybe Lil Cow. I think I know where you got that name from, but the thing is, why did you add Lil in front of Cow, though? It sounds like an amateur rapper for some reason. Why don't you might as well just write Young Cow instead? But you know what? It's kind of a cute name. Hey, let's go Lil Cow. I think I'm going to name my dog if I ever get another one in the future that way. Lil Cow. I'll make sure I remember that one. And during the song break, another new one decided to tune in. Trini, welcome to the show. And unfortunately, it seems like the language you speak is Spanish, but I don't know how to read it. So I decided to do a translation using this website. But the thing is, I didn't understand what you say. You can create with that empty head for the emotion that escaped the moment he met you. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, our second half is going to be filled with your stories and song requests, so please participate for that segment. And with that, we're going to move on to Snapshot right away. And this segment is all about us taking a look at this picture or a video from our listener. And without further ado, let's hit the picture right away. So today, instead of a video, we received a picture from our listener, and wow, seems like you're living in a beautiful neighbor right there. And I really like this way of a building or a house is built. I mean, look at that, them being separate apart from each other. Living in South Korea, you're basically you have to live in an apartment because our land is not that big, so we didn't have other options than to make the building a lot taller in order to accommodate a lot of people, as many people as possible. But the thing about that is I felt a little suffocating. That's why I decided to leave Seoul and live in the suburban area. And I prefer house over apartment. Yep. And looking great, and seems like that picture is taken around the time of 5 to 6 p.m. in the evening. Not evening, but in the afternoon, because the sun's about to go down. And speaking of sun going down, I really miss Team Sunset, our regular guest for Tuesday's segment, Q to K, Jaehan, Yechan, and Kevin. I cannot wait to meet them again next week. Anyway, let's find out who sent this picture right away. Flav, thank you. Hi, Sam. I wanted to share this picture. The weather last night suddenly changed. The weather darkened and it started to get windy. Honestly, the weather was really strange. Being alone at home, I had a little stress. Haha. I know that I don't live in the tornado-prone part of France, but like you can see, the swirl shape in the picture confused me. I'll never know if it was just an optical effect or not, but fortunately, the weather calmed down. At least in this stressful moment, I took a great photo. Let's have fun today. Whoa, I did not know that was a tornado. Let's take a look at that once again. So I'm going to zoom in. So the part you guys are seeing right now, that's what Flavy thought is a tornado. So glad to hear you're okay, and thank you so much for sharing the picture, Flavy. And just like how Flavy did, this is how you guys participate. All you gotta do is just send in a picture or a video to our official Instagram, RNS_Arirang Radio. And with that, we're gonna wrap up today's O Snapshot and move on to another song break. This is Rainy Day by Cha-U.
It's a rainy day, 하루 종일 비가 오네. It's a rainy day, yeah. Oh, it's a rainy day, 괜히 기분 울적해지는 날이네, yeah. 비가 하루 종일 오네. 너는 이 시간에 뭐해? 나는 창문 쪽에 기대 비가 오는 소리를 듣네. 타박타박 비가 오는 소리에 요란했던 맘이 조용해지네. 오늘 청주의 날씨는 흐리네. It's a rainy day, 하루 종일 비가 오네. It's a rainy day, yeah. Oh, it's a rainy day, 괜히 기분 울적해지는 날이네, yeah. 아무에게나 전화를 걸어봐. 아무나 제발 전화 받아봐. 지금 나 정말 외롭단 말야. 누구라도 날 안아줘 제발. Yeah. 아무라도 좋으니 제발 시린 내 손을 잡아줘. Rainy day, 하루 종일 비가 오네. It's a rainy day, yeah. Oh, it's a rainy day, 괜히 기분 울적해지는 날이네, yeah. Oh, it's a rainy day, oh, it's a lonely day. 하루엔 종일래 기분은 흐린. Oh, it's a rainy day, oh, it's a lonely day. 하루엔 종일래 기분은 흐린.
I am going to be back for the second half after playing a song for you. But before we do so, do not forget, guys, the second half is going to be filled with your stories and song requests. So make sure to send them in through our official website, Instagram, and Twitter. The handles are written on the blackboard located on my left side. So I'm going to be waiting. This is Hoodie Hirsch Touch with 가깝고도 먼 You Will Never Know.
셀 수 없는 다툼, 헤아릴 수 없는 서로의 맘에 수많은 상처를 남겼지만 어쩔 수가 없어. 그래 네가 있을 때 알아 비로소 완전한 싶은 것도 많이 생겼지만 한때는 내 곁을 떠나지 못한 내 자신이 미워 숨죽여 울었지. 대체 언제가 돼야 내 마음을 아껴줄까. 길을 헤매는 널 보며 기다렸던 시간들 알아주길 바랬지만 아직도 넌 아무것도 모르니까. You don't know how I feel. 세상에 가장 가깝고 또 먼 가끔은 참 어색한 그러다가 닥쳐. You will never know 내 맘.
반복되는 다툼 속에 쌓여지는 상처들. 우리 익숙해져가는 건지 무뎌져가는 건지 널 이해하는 척 참고 넘어갔던 수많은 날들에 홀로 너에게 말 못할 속마음만 늘어가. 점점 너에게 억지로 날 끼워 맞춰. 너의 수많은 바람들이 내 목을 조여도 아픈 맘을 저 뒤로 한 채 난 먼저 너의 손을 놓을게. 어쩌면 예정됐던 이별 You will never know 내 맘. 불안하게 일렁이
아리랑 Radio.
Here are responsive safety tips for floods. When heavy rains are forecasted in your region, secure evacuation shelters and emergency contacts. Evacuate first if drains start to backflow. Escape if basement apartments, subway, and underground shopping malls start to submerge as well. Children and elderlies will be barely able to climb underground stairs when the water level hits their shins. Turn off the electricity before you evacuate. Wear sneakers instead of rain boots. Water will get inside them, making it hard for you to walk. If the water level outside is over your knees, you won't be able to open the door alone. In that case, call others for help. If you can still open the door, call 119. If the underground parking lot starts to submerge, leave your car and evacuate. When the water slides into the parking lot, your car won't move due to the water pressure. Refrain from going to the parking lot to check your car. If you're driving, avoid entering submerged underground roads. If you've already entered them, leave your car and evacuate quickly. If your car is submerged and you can't open the door, take your headrest and use its rod to break a window. If you can't break any, wait until the water level inside and outside your car becomes almost the same, which is less than 30 centimeters. Then open the door to evacuate. When your car is stuck in a torrent, open the opposite door to the stream. If you can't, break a window and escape. Let's remember these safety tips and brace for one, so that we could prevent unfortunate incidents.
Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 9 p.m.
Arirang Radio.
The second half is just about to begin, so don't forget to send in your song requests along with your stories for Play Up Friday. I'll be waiting during the song break. This is Shoot a Movie with You by Tomio and Summer Island featuring Jonghyun by Yoon Ji-sung.
1, 2, 3, 4.
넘치는 생각들 다 내려놓고서 해야 할 일들도 다 밀어두고서 길고 긴 시간들을 건너서 바람을 타고 날아 도착한 곳 문을 열면 눈앞에 펼쳐진 에메랄드 빛의 바다를 향해 달려 어느새 너와 나의 입가엔 해맑은 웃음이 퍼져나가 매일 밤 꿈꿔왔던 Summer Island 한없이 펼쳐진 수평선 너머로 붉은 태양이 떠오르는 이곳에 걱정거리는 하나도 없어 여기서 몰래 너와 나의 Summer Island 매일이 축제일 거야 나쁨도 웃음도 사라지는 너와 나만의 여기 Summer Island 너의 길이 가끔 지치고 힘이 들 때 그때마다 떠올려줘 오늘을 내 삶의 기적이 돼줄 거야 가장 빛나는 이 순간들 창문을 열어놓고 달리면 손가락 사이로 스쳐가는 이 공기 별자리를 조명으로 삼아 너의 두 눈에 취하는 거야 매일 밤 꿈꿔왔던 Summer Island 한없이 펼쳐진 수평선 너머로 붉은 태양이 떠오르는 이곳에 걱정거리는 하나도 없어 여기 Summer Island 떠날 땐 두렵기도 했지만 멈춰서 있을 순 없었어 내 생의 또 다른 시작을 위해 영원히 기억에 남을 것 같아 한여름밤이 질 수 없는 이 starlight 조금 더 쉬어보자 없었던 삶에 선물 같은 날 자유로운 걸 매일 밤 꿈꿔왔던 Summer Island 한없이 펼쳐진 수평선 너머로 붉은 태양이 떠오르는 이곳에 걱정거리는 하나도 없어 여기 Summer Island 너와 나의 Summer Island 매일이 축제일 거야 나쁨도 웃음도 사라지는 너와 나만의 여기 Summer Island
This is according to the Korea Meteorological Administration. While a heavy rain warning has been issued, the southern parts of Gyeonggi-do Province, southern Gangwon Inland, and mountainous regions, Chungcheong-do Province, Jeollado Province, and northern and western inland parts of Gyeongsang-buk-do provinces are receiving very heavy rainfall of over 30 millimeters per hour. Please take extra caution against safety accidents such as flooding, building collapses, landslides, and facility accidents. Now we go back to our regular program. You're listening to Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
It's time to tune in and discover the best of K-pop and Korean culture on Radion'us. The time for us who worked hard for the week, Playa Friday, and as you guys already know, this segment is all about us sharing our stories along with a song request. So, as usual, we are receiving your messages through our official Instagram, Twitter, YouTube live chat, our email, our official website, so feel free to send them in. And look who's here. Stacy, welcome back. Hello, Samdi, RNS team, and everyone. So, did you go back to the States? How did you enjoy your stay in South Korea? Let us know about it. And, I noticed some of y'all worried about you guys making grammatic mistake while you guys send messages. But the thing is, as long as the intention is being transferred properly, it's totally fine. I mean, none of us speak perfect first language. As a Korean, I don't even speak perfect Korean too. So I don't think there's such thing as speaking certain language in a perfect way. So don't worry about a thing. And at least you guys are trying, so that's the best thing. Anyway, we're going to move on to reading this first message from Alexander Lucina. Says, good evening, DJ Sam and everyone. Happy Friday. It's a rainy Friday in the Philippines today because of the southwest monsoon and tropical storm. I call it bad weather day, haha. But there are moments that when it rains, you tend to be sentimental. I found myself being immersed in thought and remember memorable things. Do you feel the same way when it rains? Anyway, let's have fun tonight and I'm on a long weekend off, haha. Could you play Cupid, 사랑 도둑 by DKZ, New Kids on the Block, and In Bloom by Zero Base 1. Thank you. Well, you know what? Seems like I'm being reminded of all of our regular guests from you guys' message. For instance, with the previous one, I was reminded of our Tuesday regular guest, Team Sunsets. And with this message, I'm being reminded of Alexa and Sumin because of this word sentimental. You know how we used to usually describe our regular guests as being sentimental artists. Anyway, Sunflower Skies, seems like you had a great time. Glad you did. And about the weather thing, yes, I do become a lot more emotional than usual when it rains. And just like how you do, I think I look back to myself and think about what kind of things I regret from the past and try to learn from that mistakes that I made. And I tend to look for a bright future whenever it rains. And this next one. IX says, Sam, who makes me feel at ease every time I listen to it? I happen to listen to it because my friend told me. I try to listen to it whenever I have time. There's been a big change for me this year. I started living by looking at myself. I was exhausted because of the hard times. I think I can take it more flexibly now. There's Sam's influence too. I'll always listen carefully. Requesting song, 하이키 with 건물 사이에 피어난 장미. A rose grown in between two buildings, I assume the English name is. Anyway, thank you so much and glad to hear our show influenced you in a really good way. So if you're here, then let us know. I want to see what name you go by. Anyway, this one more message from GYAN says, there is a person who calls whenever I can forget. At first, I thought he liked me, but there's no progress in the relationship. We don't have dates. We don't go out. We don't see each other. They always ask me how I'm doing. He always asks me how I'm doing, but it's so frustrating. Is this person in love with me? Should I continue this relationship? Wow. You know what? In my honest, humble opinion, I think he's just teasing you. Or could be treating you like an alternative in case the relationship he's looking to achieve or get into fails. So in this case, I think you should cut ties with this person, or if you like him, then at least try to come up. Yeah, I know we say this every week, but the thing is, try to come up to him and talk to him about this matter. Anyway, if you guys have any more advice for this person, GYAN, about the relationship with this dude, then please feel free to share those opinions while we listen to these two song requests from our listeners, 사랑 도둑 Cupid by DKZ and 건물 사이에 피어난 장미, Rose Blossom by High Key.
사랑 도둑 맞으신 분 follow me. It's been a long time, baby. Just DK. Damn, 넌 뭐가 그리 잘나서 내 맘을 왜 이렇게 몰라줘. Dancing, dancing, 날 위해 춤을 춰. 네가 볼 때까지, 내게 닿을 때까지. That's me, 너를 생각하며 하루를 건너. 가슴이 계속 뛰어 완전 쿵쿵. 내게 빠져버린 난 헤엄쳐 도망치다가 깊은 곳으로 oh, oh, yeah, yeah. 널 내게 뭐냐고 묻는다면 말해 뭐해 갈수록 사랑의 화면에 닿지. 아무 말도 마 바라만 봐도 좋잖아. 나도 우주주 나도 해줘 지금. 들이켜 사랑의 공기를 사랑하고 싶은 만큼. 널 내게 뭐냐고 묻는다면 말해 뭐해. 거짓된 환호 속에 속지 마. 연극이 꺼져도 널 지킬 테니까. 어떤 말로 나의 마음을 표현할 수 있을까. 아무 말도 없이 나타나 내 마음을 모두 가져간 사랑. 내게는 미로 돌려줘도 배로 더 이상 외롭지는 않게.
건물 사이에 피어난 장미 제발 살아남아 줬으면 꺾이지 마. 잘 잡아줘. 온몸을 덮고 있는 가시 얼마나 힘이 들었으면 견뎌내줘서 고마워. 예쁘지 않은 꽃은 다들 골라내고 잘라내. 예쁘면 또 예쁜 대로 꼭 언젠가는 시들고. 왜 날 버려두지를 못해. 그냥 가던 길 좀 가. 어렵게 나왔잖아. 악착같이 살잖아. Hey. 나는 건물 사이에 피어난 장미 삭막한 이 도시가 아름답게 물들 때까지 고개 들고 버틸게 끝까지. 모두가 내 향기 맡고 취해 웃을 때까지. No, I'm not going down, I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm only going up and I'ma be alright. Hey. 내가 원해서 여기서 나왔냐고. 원망해봐도 안 달라져 하나도. 지나고 돌아보면 앞만 보던 내가 보여. 그때 잘 견뎌냈다고. 생각 안에 그냥 날 믿었다고. 거센 바람이 불어와 내 살을 때려도 자꾸 벌레들이 나를 괴롭히고 파고들어도 너 언제나 굴하지 않고 쓰러지지 않아. 난 어렵게 나왔잖아. 악착같이 살잖아. 나는 건물 사이에 피어난 장미 삭막한 이 도시가 아름답게 물들 때까지
Welcome back. And actually, during the song break, I got complimented with my beautiful smile. This person referred to as Jennifer Denzilla Jazak says, Sam, you have a beautiful smile. I like it. You know, the reason why I smiled was because of a sad reason, actually. So I think I'm suffering from CTS nowadays, a carpal tunnel syndrome, and my wrist hurts a lot right now for some reason. But you know what? I mean, this show must go on, so I think I'm going to forget about the pain for now and leave it for later. Anyway, moving on to this next set of messages. Benny says, Happy Friday, Sam D and everyone. Well, another week passes by and it's the weekend. I wonder, did you commute going to the station the past day, Sam D, due to the rains? Well, you know, to answer this question in advance to reading the rest of your message, well, I took my car out today and I regretted it the moment I left my house. And this next one, this past days, we have rains here in Manila because we have monsoon rains, same as Korea, but this is way different on what I saw on the news here about floods in an expressway. Today is Raul's birthday, of course. He will be celebrating somehow during the next hours in his time zone. Again, happy birthday, Senor Raul. Lovely to have another week to end and excited to have another guest for Meet You up next week. Anyway, my song request to send everyone a fun time and safe weekend is Dance On by Alice in dedication to Raul's birthday today. If he's listening this time, have a safe weekend, Sam D and Arna's team. Speaking of Raul, well, Raul just tuned in. Hola, Senor Samuel S. and team. Thank you for the song dedication to my birthday with 7 heart emojis. You know what, Raul? Heard you're busy with your work and those other personal stuff that's going on around you. So take care of your health. And since it's your birthday, hope you have an amazing day, brother. Anyway, we're going to continue reading this message from ZNLZOG says, turn off all alarms when you get off work. I always did that. So this person turns off his or her alarm as soon as this person leaves work. But my senior at the company said it wasn't like that. So I guess in this, what this person wanted to say is the boss didn't like her behavior for turning off her alarms as soon as she gets off work. And she or he continued, we have to be prepared for a rainy day. However, due to the nature of the job, this is rarely the case. When you go home free. Can't I be free? Evening is my only free time. So this person is struggling with his or her work, trying to reach her even after she left work, I assume. So in this case, you know what you want to do is just turn off that cell phone of yours. If anyone calls you, just come up with an excuse like, oh, I didn't know the phone was dead. Sorry, it was totally unintentional. I'll make sure I'll keep that in my connected to my charger when I get back home starting from tomorrow, which you won't do. Anyway, if you guys have another advice for this person, because that ridiculous excuse was the only excuse I could think of at this moment, so please share your opinions about this person's message. And this next one from Pandy Panda says, Hi, Sam D and all. Today, I don't have a special story, but what I do have is a persistent headache. So to at least hurt in a fun way, I'd like to request Ouch, Ayaya by Day 6. Because Ayaya, 너무 아파, na. Ouch, 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 ouch. It hurts a lot. Me, in English. LOL. Anyway, enjoy your evening or day and be careful with the heat, guys. Well, seems like a lot of us are sick today. Me, personally, my wrist hurts and Pandy Panda is suffering from a headache. So, hope you get better. And while I wait for you guys' advice regarding the ZNL Zog's message about she or he wanting to turn off her cell phone or want to go off-grid after this work is over, please feel free to share your opinions during the song break. This is Dance On by Ellis and Ayaya Ouch by Day 6.
Baby 손가락을 튕겨 Based on ton of fire 튀는 전율 touch 이 느낌을 견디 나의 심장에 울림 dancing Oh I'm sorry rush Cause you 눈을 감고 온전히 Always like on the beat 심장이 내 숨이 빠르게 말하지 You're my one and only Dance on my own 뜨거운 리듬 안에 너를 던져 Let's draw 날 믿어 자유를 타고 흘러 out of control 너를 향해 뛰어 난 너만의 diver Right now 겁이 없는 movie 침없이 falling 완벽하게 빠져들어 out of control So dance on 상상해봐 oh my 꿈인가 꼬집어보지만 이건 분명 loving coming 티키타카 말은 안돼 눈만 봐도 마음이 통해 100 I'm sure that 누가 봐도 운명적인 love scene 눈을 감고 온전히 날 느껴 I wanna 멋대로 바뀐 틀을 부셔 내게 빛이 나 다른 너 보이지 않아요 저 위에 dramatic Always like on the beat So crazy, fantastic My body energy You capture the feel Dance on my own 뜨거운 리듬 안에 너를 던져 Let's draw 날 믿어 자유를 타고 흘러 out of control 너를 향해 뛰어 난 너만의 diver Right now 겁이 없는 movie 침없이 falling 완벽하게 빠져들어 out of control So dance on Look around 지친 너와 난 no more Not anymore Oh no 이 순간 다 타나봐 Rhythm 속에 up all night Dance on my own right now Dance on my own 뜨거운 리듬 안에 너를 던져 Let's draw 날 믿어 자유를 타고 흘러 out of control 지루해도 점점 깨어날라 fever Right now 일렁이는 눈빛 스며드는 멋짐 완벽하게 빠져들어 out of control So dance on
오늘도 면도 안 하고 나왔네라 말 한마디에 왜 이렇게 찔리냐 다음엔 꼭 하고 나올게 약속 이것만 몇 번째 방금까지 자다 나온 거냐 말해 아니 사실 씻을 대로 씻고 나온 건데 다음에 씻는 거 써볼게 약속 이게 대체 몇 번째야 속에 담긴 메시지는 뭔 웃음 다시 돋쳐있거든 돌려서 말해도 아픈 건 다 똑같아 오히려 더 무게가 실리는 것 같아 아무리 해봐도 잘해보려고 해봐도 안 되는 걸 너를 만족시키기에 부족해서 미안해 아야야야야 너만 바나나나나 아야야야야 미안해서 미안해 오늘도 비수같이 꽂히는 네말 거기다 대고 나는 표정 관리만 다음엔 내가 더 잘할게 약속 근데 말이야 어디 나가면 나도 꽤 반반하대 나 같은 내가 진국인 거래 그러니까 좀만 살살해줘 나도 많이 노력하고 있으니까 제발 봐줘 baby 넌 웃음 속에 담긴 메시지는 뭔 웃음 다시 돋쳐있거든 돌려서 말해도 아픈 건 다 똑같아 오히려 더 무게가 실리는 것 같아
Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed those two previous songs we just played for you. And thank you so much for worrying about my wrist. Stacy1 says, you can get a wrist brace to help until you get it checked out. And Jennifer Danzella says, if your wrist hurts, try to massage the point that hurts in circles. Maybe it'll help. Well, thank you so much. And Stacy, number 1, shared her experience of her driving in Seoul or South Korea, said, I had the pleasure of driving in Seoul and around Korea. Driving in the mountains were beautiful, even during the rain with the clouds covering them. And the only annoying thing was the speed camera notification every few miles. They would interrupt our music. Totally relate to that. It's so annoying, right? Within every 50 meters, there's a speed cam. So yeah, that's like the only thing that I hate about this, not only this country, but I wish they don't have this speed cam here. Anyway, glad you enjoyed your experience here in this country. And with that, we're going to move on to this next set of messages. And this one is from SJ Parr says, stocks that have been bitten for long. So I assume you couldn't escape the downfall in the stock market. Is that what you want to say? I finally escaped. I'll tell the whole town the good news. Please congratulate me, Sam. I really didn't know anything about it. Even every days were so painful. I'm studying these days, so I'm going to do it step by step again. Way to go. Well, congratulations. Involved in a stock trading? Well, you know what? From what I know, from what I heard in the news, the business news, I heard that the stock market currently looks solid, but as a matter of fact, it's pretty bearish, which means it's not precisely a good time to buy stock yet. You managed to escape, so yeah, congratulations once again. And since I'm not much of a stock kind of person, well, I really envy your, I don't know, courtesy on trying out those things. I don't want to risk my money, so good luck on your future stock trading, and if you ever have good news, then please share with us more. And this next one from Siska Andriani says, good evening, Sam D. May I request Happy by WJSN 우주소녀 or Happy by Taeyeon today. Dedicated to our birthday ajashi, Raul. Haha, please. Hip, hip, hooray. Happy birthday to brother Raul. Wish you always a happy party every day on your life. And 8282 빨리 빨리. Hurry. Move to Bali and all your plans will go smooth. Gil FM, love ya. Enjoy your special day, Raul, and have a lovely evening, everyone. Raul is so lucky to be surrounded by all these nice people around him. Anyway, we're going to save your song request for later. Siska, of course, we are going to play it, but we have to cover one more from 14 Flav. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Tomorrow's my birthday and I'll be at work. Haha, but I'm going to enjoy my day off today. Today is a public holiday in France. That's quite complicated to explain all the story of this day, so feel free to search 14th July in France to learn more about it. Today, the Air Forces will parade through the sky. It is always very beautiful and impressive to see. There will be numerous fireworks in all cities too tonight. Speaking of fireworks, my song recommendation is Fireworks by Amers. Wow! Interesting. So, you know what? I seriously want to ask you to take a video of that firework going on within your city. I would love to see, because the last time I saw an actual firework, not those little ones we usually do around beach area in South Korea, a really massive one, I can't wait to see it. So please take a video of that firework and let us see and bless our eyes. Anyway, with that, we're going to take a short song break by listening to a couple of song requests from you guys and be back for more. And before we move on, Neri says, 노래 신청 가능한 날 만나요 하는데요. 네, 당연히 가능합니다. 보내주시면 되고요. Anyway, we're going to take a listen to these songs right away. This is Happy by 우주소녀 and Fireworks by Amers.
끝까지 만나고 들어왔지. 조금 전까지도 또 가고 전화했지. 없지 어디 가도 왜 이렇게 자신이 없지 어떻게 어저께 엄마가 내가 끼는 너 작아져서 버렸대 감정해줬어 내 맘만 하면 돼 생각할 필요 없어 내 맘만 하면 돼 몰라 지금처럼 관심을 가졌죠 변하면 안 늦었다 알았죠 그렇게 함께 봐줘요 내가 더 잘해볼게요 예전엔 더 돌아가고 싶대요 새그룹을 시도해 모았던 하피 강아지 이름인 줄 알았던 하피 이제 알 것 같아 곧 노래 나오네요 딴 나라 말인 줄 알았던 하피 나랑은 상관없는 말로만 알고 있었는데 그랬는데 남들이 보고 내가 참 많이 변했대요 정말로 행복해요 내가 제일 예쁘네요 아하 이 꿈이 봐봐도 앞이 사랑을 안아봐요 손제가 안아줘요 딴 나라 말인 줄 알았던 하피 나랑 상관없는 말로만 알고 있었는데 그랬는데 남들이 보고 내가 참 많이 변했대요
마치 환상처럼 every night I dreaming about you 묘한 colors 화면에 퍼져가 yeah It's night so I only fire 거치지 않아 burning till dawn In my eyes 흩날리는 stars 불꽃이 피어나 beautiful 색깔도 끼치워줘 터지는 affection 깜깜한 어둠 속에 just like salvation 꿈이라도 있어 I'm running on running on running on to you I'm running on running on running on 두 눈이 부감아도 선명하게 보이는 너 Every time I close my eyes 반짝이는 night Fire fireworks 눈부신 밤 The fireworks light up the sky Every time I close my eyes 내비추는 light The fireworks light up 하늘 위로 Yeah 한순간에 흩어져 사라져버린다 해도 I don't care anymore 다시 찾아오는 오늘 매고 기다린 시간의 끝에 Yeah 우리만을 위한 party It's night so I only fire 거치지 않아 burning till dawn In my eyes 흩날리는 stars 불꽃이 피어나 beautiful 색깔도 끼치워줘 터지는 affection 깜깜한 어둠 속에 just like salvation 꿈이라도 있어 I'm running on running on running on to you I'm running on running on running on 두 눈이 부감아도 선명하게 보이는 너 Every time I close my eyes 반짝이는 night Fire fireworks 눈부신 밤 The fireworks light up the sky Every time I close my eyes 내비추는 light The fireworks light up 하늘 위로 너는 나의 daydream 아름다운 계절의 유배미 그 순간을 기억해 always 언제든지 볼 수 있게 again Like fireworks Every shine on you shine on you Every time I close my eyes 반짝이는 night Fire fireworks 눈부신 밤 The fireworks light up the sky Every time I close my eyes 내비추는
interesting song. I really enjoyed the second song, Fireworks by Amers, and I think I'm going to add that into my personal playlist when I get back to my studio today, since I got a lot more work to do after this radio show. Anyway, about this show, Jennifer D'Angelo has something to say. Oh, Sam, you need to talk to your boss for more show time. 2 hours are too short. We all need definitely more time with you. Well, thank you so much for saying so, but there's this regulations, you know. Anyway, with that, we're going to move on to this next one from Tasmia Tassin says, Hi, DJ Samuel. I went to the dentist this week with my mother because she had a tooth problem. The dentist removed the infected tooth from my mother because there was an infection. She's fine now, so don't worry. Well, I'm glad to hear your mom's okay now and hope she stays that way in the future too. And she also requested Rum Pum Pum 첫사랑니 by FX. Of course, we're going to play this song real soon. But we actually had one more message from the person who actually requested a song through YouTube live chat, who goes by the name of Neri. 네이리님께서 노래 신청 가능한 날 맞나요? Can I request song today? I request 서사무엘 with 고요. 고요. 행복한 금요일 보내세요. Have a great Friday. Well, she requested one of my songs called Goyo, but there's actually 2 different versions of this song. One, the original one, and the other one being the remake version I worked on with one of my friends called 넉살. But the thing is, I prefer the latter version more over to the original one, so I think I'm going to play the 2018 version featured by 넉살 for you, Neri. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and we're going to play these songs right away for you. This is 첫사랑니 Rum Pum 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 by FX and Goyo 2018 featuring 넉살 by me, 서사무엘.
안녕 한 번쯤은 날 들어봤겠지 너의 사랑니 이미 어릴 때 모두 겪었다 생각하겠지 Attention boys 나는 좀 다를걸 다른 애들은 딱 밀어내고 자리를 잡지 난 속이 든 곳에 Rum pum 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 아주 은밀하게 Rum pum 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 네 맘 벽을 뚫고 자라난다 특별한 경험 머리가 깨질 듯이 아파온다 새로운 경험 럼펌펌펌 I am 너가 잠들지 않을까 넌 쉽게 나지 진짜 첫사랑 펌펌펌 이거 어쩌나 곧 깨자는 나일 기대했겠지 삐딱하게 써서 널 괴롭히겠지 내가 좀 쉽진 않지
이렇더라 저렇다 말들만 많지만 겪어보기 전에 알 수가 없겠지 힘들게 날 뽑아낸다고 한데도 평생 그 자리를 비워두겠지
아마 난 아닐 거야
Yeah.
맞을 걸 이젠 둘만의 비밀 만들어줄게 Shit 둘만의 Shit I am 너가 잠들지 않을까 넌 쉽게 나지 짜릿한 첫사랑 펌펌 눈만 펴고
파도 소리가 밀려와 잠들기 직전 내겐 소리가 들려와 아직 누워서 난 왜 죽은 뒤에 누워 창창한 놈에 벌써 왜 잠을 받아들여 마음의 급해 심장은 빨라 세상에 부채질에 내 욕심은 빨강 달아오는 두 볼이 제 쪽에 당장 뭐라도 왜 일하지만 지금은 너무 고요해 고요한 밤에 반응한 듯 작은 진동이 와 울리는 반가운 전화 친구의 소중한 받아보면 여전한 그놈의 고요한 성격 같은 조용한 나지막한 목소리와 같이 술 한잔하잔 얘기 화려한 삶을 사는 것 같다고는 부럽다 말하는 이 전화기 넘어 내 목이 다 사실 똑같잖아 우리 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 다들 사는 게 다 비슷해 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 다 똑같아 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 똑같아 고요해 입는 옷을 빼곤 똑같아 우린 전부 다 고요해 노는 친구 빼곤 똑같아 고요해 화려하지 않아 똑같아 비교하면 더 끝이 없는 너무나 막연한 각자 다른 하루에 결국엔 고요한 잡지 않은 오늘도 너무나 화려한 사람들의 하루 또한 결국엔 고요한 별할 것 없는 같은 하루 좀 다른 일을 할 뿐 다를 게 하나 더 원해 사는 게 달라도 부러울 게 없는 똑같은 삶이란 걸 기억해 우린 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 다들 사는 게 다 비슷해 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 다 똑같아 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 똑같아 고요해 입는 옷을 빼곤 똑같아 우린 전부 다 고요해 노는 친구 빼곤 똑같아 고요해 화려하지 않아 똑같아 한 일이 달라 대학거리가 떨어지더라도 서로 부러워할 일 절대 없길 가는 길이 달라 좀 화려해 보여도 그냥 다른 일을 하는 것이려니 해 매일 화려한 내 방안이 누군가의 동경으로 채워지는 것은 원치 않아 매일 화려할 것 같은 네 방안은 오늘도 너무나 똑같아 매일 밤이 되면은 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 다들 사는 게 다 비슷해 고요해 모두 고요해 모두 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 다 똑같아 고요해 우리 낮과 밤은 똑같아 고요해 입는 옷을 빼고 똑같아 고요해 노는 친구 빼고 똑같아 고요해 서 있는 자리 빼고 우린 그냥 똑같아
Thank you so much for requesting that song. I feel so nostalgic nowadays. Why don't you guys do that comparison, the A/B test between this period's my song compared to the songs I release nowadays? I sound a lot different from each other. Anyway, thank you so much. And with that, we're gonna read this one more message and call it a day. This one is from Pang Z. Says, Sam, I always watch dramas afterwards. I'm curious about the story behind story, so I want to see it every week as soon as possible. When it's over, I start binge watching. There's a drama that I'm really into these days. I'm so sad that the ending is coming to an end. The drama OST is good too. Should I play it for you? Sam, if you haven't seen it, make sure to watch it. Song request is Give Me the Night, 그 밤을 내게 줘요 by Hong Isak. Well, you didn't mention the name of the drama, so I cannot watch it. So if you're watching the show right now, please let us know the name of the drama. And once again, thank you so much for sending in your story and your song request. And unfortunately, guys, it's time for us to wrap up, and we're going to play this last song by Hong Isak with 그 밤을 내게 줘요, Give Me That Night. This was your DJ Samuel. I'm going to see you guys back tomorrow, same time, same place. See you guys tomorrow.
추운 밤 이어지던 건 수많은 별 아래에 끝없는 외로움 누구라 말해도 누구도 모를걸 이 마음 고이 접어 그대에게 닿았으면 소리껏 울어보면 또 아른거리는 얼굴 그대의 목소리 누구나 말해도 누구도 못할걸 이 마음 가장 예쁜 목소리로 닿았으면
One exclusive. Here it is. Two. Now check this out. Okay, fellas. 3. 11. Go.
Arirang Radio.
Welcome to Arirang News. This is Kim Ji-eun, and we start with the top headlines at this hour. The powerful monsoon front has caused much damage throughout South Korea. Access to major